Trump goes on the defensive over Putin meeting and press conference. Canadian cannabis company hires former President Fox. Mexican trade supports 566,000 jobs in California. And Walmart and Microsoft are joining forces in the fight against Amazon. Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm Elliot Bullman. Let's go to the information. US President Donald Trump has defended his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin amid a backlash over his performance. On Twitter, Mr. Trump condemned haters who did not want him getting along with Mr. Putin, saying they suffered from Trump derangement syndrome. Mr. Trump claims he misspoke at the press conference with Mr. Putin after Monday's summit. His initial refusal to condemn Putin and Russia over the US intelligence community's findings about Russian meddling in the 2016 election garnered harsh blowback from lawmakers, intelligence veterans, Democrats, and even some of his own allies. Posting on Twitter, Mr. Trump said people who wanted to see a boxing match were bothered by his rapport with Mr. Putin. They would rather go to war than see this, he wrote. The US and Russia have been long-term adversaries and remain far apart on major issues. Some lawmakers were also upset that Mr. Trump had refused to offer specific criticisms of Russia and Mr. Putin, instead saying both countries were responsible for poor relations. One of Trump's most loyal Republican supporters, Newt Gingrich, said the comments were the most serious mistake of his presidency. Later, however, Gingrich retweeted that the president did the right thing by clarifying his comments, reiterating his respect for the work of the intelligence community once he realized he had used wrong language. In other news, the Canadian cannabis company Kiron has appointed former President of Mexico, Vicente Fox, as advisor and ambassador of the brand, and he becomes part of the board of directors. Mr. Fox will be strategic advisor and ambassador of the company's brand, driving the education and leadership interests of the brand throughout Latin America, the company said in a statement. According to Kiron, through his diverse commercial and community interests, Fox has been a respected and high-profile advocate for the legalization of medical cannabis throughout the Latin American region. After participating in Canna Mexico 2018, a major medical cannabis conference organized by Centro Fox, it became clear that the collaboration between Kiron, Fox, and Centro Fox generated the opportunity to greatly advance our joint interests, the statement said. In May 2018, Kiron enrolled in the TSX Venture Exchange, becoming the first medical cannabis company based in Colombia that operates in any stock market worldwide. If Mexico takes the next step to full legalization, one of the things that Fox is convinced that will happen in Mexico is that we'll take away half of the money that cartels get from selling drugs in the United States, and that half of the money will reduce the amount of guns and ammunition bought by the cartels. In other headlines, trade with Mexico supports more than 566,000 jobs and $26.8 billion in foreign exports in California, according to a new study. Carried out by the World Trade Center San Diego and the University of California's Center for U.S.-Mexican Studies, the study found that Mexico is California's largest export market. Since the North American Free Trade Agreement went into effect in 1994, those exports have grown by 311%. The Cali-Baja mega region, a binational economic zone which takes in the Baja California municipalities of Tijuana, Tecate, and Mexicali, and the counties of San Diego and Imperial in California, has a manufacturing sector that directly employs 418,300 workers who make medical devices, semiconductors, aerospace parts, and audio and video equipment. 51% of trade in the region is in services, including computer system design, scientific research, software publishing, and data publishing. World Trade Center Executive Director Nikia Clark said that for every 10 jobs a U.S. multinational creates in Mexico, it creates 25 in the United States. Moving on. Under a 5-year deal announced Tuesday, Walmart will boost its use of Microsoft's cloud services and work with the tech firm on artificial intelligence and machine learning projects. The agreement will help both companies take on Amazon. Walmart has been pushing aggressively to transform its digital operations in order to compete with online rivals. And cloud computing is one of the few areas where Microsoft competes with Amazon. While it's best known as an online retailer, Amazon has a cloud service that racked up over $5 billion in sales in the first quarter. Announced during Amazon's Prime Day sale, the deal will see Walmart shift a significant portion of Walmart.com and SamsClub.com to Azure, Microsoft's cloud business. Walmart will also get access to artificial intelligence technology that could reduce energy consumption in its stores and machine learning expertise that would improve its delivery systems. Last month, Walmart announced a new personal shopping service that lets customers order items via a text message with speedy delivery. It also launched new apps for back-to-school shopping. Microsoft has been trying to convince retailers about the power of data and technology, working on everything from inventory to transport to online shopping. And finally, let's check the markets. The Mexican peso increased 1.13% to 19.1 from 18.89 in the previous trading session. On the other hand, IPC Mexico increased 298 points or 0.61% to 49,003 on Wednesday, July the 18th, from 48,705 in the previous trading session. This was all for today. Thank you for your company. I'm Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.
Síguenos en nuestras redes sociales: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, solo por México News Network Televisión.